Hey Coach, this is Randy Brown with Coach RB. I want to talk to you about winners. But before I do that, after spending 18 years as a college coach, I'm often asked, when you go out and look at a prospect, what do you look for? And my answer usually surprises those who ask the question. My first response is I get there early and I evaluate the young man that I'm going to go watch and evaluate. Watch him in warm-ups. I may even watch him in the stands while the girls or the JV game's going on. I want to see what kind of person they are and how they conduct themselves. Once they hit the floor in warm-ups, I watch for body language. I watch for how serious they're going about preparing for the game, how they communicate with their teammates. Are they making layups? Body language to me is huge. It tells you an awful lot about a player. What do winners do once that game starts? I want you to think about your players and the good players you've had and the players that really didn't do what you needed them to do to help you win games. Reacting to calls. I see it all the time. Players that react to calls are letting that call affect their game in a negative way. It is also a way of saying, I don't accept responsibility for the call that was made. It could be a terrible call. But if we think the ref, because of the way we react, is going to change the call to our favor, we're sadly mistaken. So players coaches don't allow your players to react to calls and things that go on during the game. Have them play right through it. That's a key to being a winner. The second one is turnovers. We turn the ball over. It should not affect the speed at which you run back on defense. There should be no body language. There should be no blaming or finger pointing. That play's over. We turned it over. The other team has the ball. Now we have a chance to defend and rebound so that we get the ball back. End shots. Missed shots. Larry Eustachy, who I worked with, extremely outstanding coach, used to tell our team all the time, don't let your offense dictate your game. How many times do players who miss shots let that dictate the way they play the next possession, 2, 3, 4 possessions, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, rest of the game? I always say to players, big deal, you're going to miss more than 50% of the shots you take in your career. Just chalk that one up as one you're going to miss. Don't let offense affect your game. And I already talked about body language and how big that is in so many ways during the game. Play through adversity. Are you teaching your players in the locker room, on the practice floor, and in games how to recognize adversity, how to deal with it, and how to process it so they don't make the same mistake again and not let it affect how they play the game of basketball? Great life lesson. Certainly they're going to face a ton of adversity the rest of their life. If we can teach it to them through the game of basketball, you are truly helping that young man or young woman learn how to handle adversity properly. And isn't that what this game is all about? This is what winners do.